Donna Stone, pioneer of women's epee in the United States. Donna, you were the first American to make an epee World Championships final. Where is the sport today compared to your glory days?
Well, the sport of fencing has come a long ways, particularly in the United States, since those days. I think that it was unusual back then for us to see an American in a final of a World Cup or World Championships, but now we see that happening at almost every event. It's really rather exciting to see that happen. It's a thrill.
Absolutely a thrill, and we're seeing it not just in women's epee, the women's epee squad, of course, taking bronze at the London Games, but foil, saber, and in both genders. Now, talking with some others, they've said that, you in your prime against the Hurleys today would be a dogfight. Arguably, who would come ahead, but the word was that you might. What contributed to your success in your competitive days?
I think single-minded focus. I really had my mind set on accomplishing something. Really did not allow distractions. Pretty intense human, and I trained with some excellent coaches, and I think that was really a key to it. And the folks around me believed in me. I believed in me, and we just forged ahead and said, somebody's going to do this, let's go.
And that confidence and kind of expectation to have success. How did that kind of manifest itself in your fencing on the strip, tactically, technically?
On the strip, as you can see, I'm a little what we call vertically challenged, particularly for epee. So I really had to understand my game and have enough courage and strength to stick with my game, so that I could really execute what I needed to in order to be able to get the results I wanted. So you just really have to stick to the game plan. You have to have perseverance. You have to have commitment. And I think that's what happens. That's what does it. You just gotta hang in there.
And to the point of executing, what were the actions that you most enjoyed putting together, or maybe that were just most effective for you?
Yeah, for me it was always a deep parry for repost. And again, have my opponents to come to me to try to get the blade. Always, that's probably my strongest action. And every once in a while, I'll shock them with a little flesh here and there. And I think the point on the hand was a good setup move. So
excellent. And how about tactically? You talked about the game plan, sticking to it. Now those secrets can come out. Not after worrying about your competitors, kind of copying them. What did you try and put together tactically that helped you succeed?
Again, I think the tactic is similar to what I said. Tactically, I really prefer to be a defensive fencer. So when I was fencing, the rules were a little different. So we would go 2 feet off the end of the strip, then you would get a warning, come back to the 2-meter line, and then if you go off the back, it's a touch against. And I was very comfortable to go off the back of the strip very casually, really encouraging my opponents to attack me, to think they're going to push me off the strip, to think that I have nowhere to go, and then to kind of draw them in so that I could get a hold of the blade or to make a counteraction into their attack, and that was really kind of my strongest tactic. And
so that's what you meant by like having them come to you.
Come to me, pull them in, so that the distance would be shorter, so that they would be kind of in my touch zone and not their touch zone. Since if they're taller, they can reach me a lot sooner.
And they're doing the work on their legs and
yes and no. I would keep them out there for a very long time. The non-combativity rule was not in effect when I competed, and I was really kind of known for keeping those bouts out there for a really, really, really long time. I would wear them down, try and wear people down a little bit until they got a little tired.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing. Again, a pioneer, and we see that kind of wisdom lives on now in the generations that you're teaching.
Thank you.
Thank you.